Welcome back, everybody, to the Vanderbilt rebuild. Today we are taking on Missouri for Week 10 and probably Texas A&M in Week 11. Now, we're getting to a stretch of the season where, yes, we have a couple rivalry games, but really sitting at 5-3 on the season after getting a big win against Georgia and then a loss against Florida State, kind of to the home stretch here. You know, we've got a little bit of room to develop, obviously, along the athletic office as far as stadium and rehab is concerned. The team is talented, but we're kind of capped out at this point, truly. I think for this season's sake, we really have, you know, a few players to rely on. Our point differentials minus 12, so every game's been close. We're getting to the home stretch, and I'm ready to bring in some new players. I'm ready to keep the series moving. So maybe we'll end up seeing a couple more games than usual in a few more episodes. Who knows? But I do know we'll be taking on Missouri, who is ranked just outside of the top 25 at 30th, and then it gets a little bit easier. I think Texas A&M's in the 70s somewhere, and 78. So we're not really too concerned with these next few matchups. Just want to kind of finish the season strong. We're going to be playing in Missouri for this matchup. I'm excited. Roland Moss set to return. Let's go ahead and finish off this season on a high note as we get a good return to the 38-yard line, 37 maybe. A couple receivers over the middle of the field. Roland Moss snags it, 16-yard gain. 3rd and 2, handing it off, and he just runs literally into the back of the offensive line. Wide open is Ron Jones. Look at the pancake from the receiver. Good effort by the team overall as Ron Jones converts on the 4th down. Quick pass to Dante Deach. He can't catch the ball. I mean, he has no catch radius whatsoever, unlike Roland Moss. If you don't put the ball on him, he's just not going to come down with it. As we're going through our progression there, Chase Lapp finds Roland Moss on a streak, on a slant, I should say, in the back of the end zone. 2-point conversion is up and good. Up 8-0 here in the first quarter. Missouri driving down the field. Defense showing no life whatsoever. Hey, but we're used to that. Defense hasn't really shown up much all season, so it is what it is. Dante Deach on a little comeback. Makes a hurdle. He's off to the races. 21-yard gain. Chase Lapp dropping back. Roland Moss diving for it. Ball falls incomplete. They say there's 3 things that can happen when the ball is in the air, and 2 of them are bad, because I fucking missed the pass. It's an incomplete, an interception, and a completion. Now, what do we do here? Midfield basically can never punt the ball away. Can I get any good play? Not really. Dante Deach does make the reception, however, on 4th and 8. Keeping the offense moving. Dante Deach maybe makes that catch. He does indeed. Comes back inside. 13-yard gain. Cornerback playing nice leverage on Roland Moss. It doesn't matter, though. He's off to the races again on the sideline. Dante Deach, quick pass to him. He drops the ball in the end zone. Come on. Hole in the ball, please. Put that over the top, maybe. Let's go. Big pass. Trying to put that right in the breadbasket. That's a nice pass to Roland Moss. Gonna see if we can catch him off guard here with a run. Gonna call a timeout. We got some timeouts to burn as the pressure's coming in. Trying to wait in the pocket. Cannot do it. Dante Deach to the outside, and he got the first down, but he didn't get out of bounds. Roland Moss one-on-one fighting for it. He dives back, makes the reception. Calling my timeout. 16 seconds left. We got to be quick here. Roland Moss over the top. It's a beautiful pass from Chase Lapp. Puts it right in Roland Moss's lap. They are going to drive down the field to start the 3rd quarter, and they're going to put a touchdown on the board again, neutralizing our lead. The main reason I wanted to do 3-minute quarters is because I want the scores to be a little bit higher, because college typically is a little higher overall. However, if our offense is moving against defenses, because they're clearly not existing, as Roland Moss off to the races, can he go all the way? The 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, no one's gonna catch him. 78-yard bomb. If plays like that keep happening, then the scores are gonna be ridiculously high. And honestly, I prefer 2-minute quarters. I really just do. I feel like catch the ball, dude. I feel like the games play a little bit better in my opinion. I feel like 3 minutes can sometimes be a little too long. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Maybe I'll make that change at the end of the season for integrity's sake. Maybe not. Who knows? 1:04 left on the clock. Dante Deach outruns the cornerback. A nice pass from Chase Lapp gets him the first down. It's kind of a one-trick pony. He's like a speedster that's not super fast. But here he is, off to the races. Talk about getting on your pony. He's got a hurdle too. Oh my God, I can't believe it. What's going on? The swipe over. He's not done yet. He's still on his feet. Is he going down? 46-yard run. I don't even know what to say. I was just going to say he's a fast running back that's not super fast. And here's him making moves. I try to stiff arm. He hurdles. And he keeps going. What a beast. Okay. I guess this is how the team works, as Dante Deach almost dropped that pass. You got to talk, you know, angry to him. You got to talk a little nasty. And then they kind of, it's a reverse psychology thing, you know. That's how it works. Dante Deach is not who that was. Roland Moss on the hitch route gets the 50th touchdown on the season as we score another 2-point conversion. I guess it's on the season +1 because we had the North Carolina game. As Missouri punts, defense finally makes a stop. Looks like we should be able to get out of Missouri with a win, but it's not over yet. As look at W.C. Quinn getting shifty. Up by a full score. Dante Deach on a screen pass, trying to make some moves. He fumbles the ball! Dante Deach, what are you doing? Tie ball game. I shouldn't have said anything. 1.5 minutes left. All of our timeouts and even 1.5 minutes on the board. Roland Moss fixing to get it all in one play. He's streaking down the sideline. He's just having the game of his life. He's still going. 50-yard bomb, calling a timeout early. Guess I'm just going to try to score the ball as quick as I possibly can. Roland Moss on a hitch route. Makes a man miss. He's trying to get to the end zone. He gets to the pylon. 57 seconds. As we are potentially going to walk out of here with a win. Defense bending, breaking after. Point after is up and good. And we're going to end up going to overtime pending a bomb play. We have enough time to get one big shot. All right, we got a streak here. Roland Moss at the top of the screen here. Make a man miss. He did. He's off to the races. Can we make the swipe over? No! Well, I said off to the races a lot this episode because these defenders are just whiffing and our players are literally off to the races as they score a touchdown now. 50-43. Catch the ball over the top. One play, all it takes. Roland Moss gets into the end zone. He locks it in. Okay, do we go for 2? Do we go for the win here? Dante Deach. I don't want him to be the one to catch it. I'm going to go for the 1. Nolan Tanner puts it up and in. Okay, Dante Deach makes the catch. He's already got a fumble in this game. So hopefully he holds on to the ball. It's a 50-50 ball game. Roland Moss on a screen pass. Assuming we can actually score as we got a wide open Dante Deach on a slant. This is for it all. Or do we go for the 1 point? They're going to go for 2 if we don't. We're dropping back. Chase lap up the middle. He gets tackled. Are you kidding me? No! 56-50. Missouri drives down the field. Don't do it. Point after. They go for 2. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Why would they even go for 2? An extra point wins it. What is the fucking point of that? We lose in overtime to Missouri 56-50. That's so stupid, dude. Robert Trufant is a piece of shit. Not a good guy, that's for sure. 184 XP and 128 touchdowns for Chase Lapp. This is why I'm debating changing the quarters, because that's insane. I know it was an overtime game, but still, I kind of hurt my hand pounding on the table too. But Roland Moss, catching upgrade, Texas A&M on the docket. Now McGee, Zion McGee's toxic. I mean, this sucks. Damn, I can't believe we lost that game. It's so frustrating. I'm going to make the executive decision for the rest of the season to go to 2-minute quarters. Now, I just feel like, and yes, it was a double overtime game. 58-56 was your final. The scores are just always too high, and I believe we can get high-scoring games with 2-minute quarters still, assuming our offense comes to play. But there'll never be a low-scoring game with 3-minute quarters. Like, you can get your 40-point games with 2-minute quarters, but you're never going to get a 24-14 game with 3-minute quarters. I'm actually going to go all whites for this home matchup, just because I feel like it. That's what we're doing. All whites at home. Texas A&M starting off with the ball, and they are going to put a touchdown on the board nearly instantly. We got a whiteout in Nashville. W.C. Quinn starting it off with a nice run. Gonna hand the ball off again now. 3rd and 4. Find the edge. Quinn gets the first down and then some. Roland Moss on a streak. Just burns the cornerback. No way he's gonna catch up to him. Can we get a hurdle? We cannot. Dante Deach over the top. The cornerback cannot hang with him. Too athletic, too fast. They're getting lost in coverage. He's taunting. Comes back inside. Gets drilled on the goal line. I thought I could juke him out. Hands it off to Quinn. Maybe he can punch it in. He gets it. Let's go. Incomplete. Texas A&M's going to punt the ball. Let's go. Defense making some plays early in this matchup. Roland Moss finding a nice crease. Gets a hurdle. What can we do here? Over the top, perhaps? Just throwing it into a bunch of white jerseys, hoping something good happens. As W.C. Quinn is officially toxic. Completely toxic. Good pass inside. Dante Deach outrun the corner. Swipe over. Let's go. Big touchdown for Dante Deach with a minute left in the first half. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion to boot. Incomplete, and they're punting it again. 20 seconds left for us to make another play. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Calling a timeout. Maybe he can make the catch. It's going to be tough. No, oh my God, I knew the leverage was off. When they're playing off like that, they're protecting it. I don't know. I should have probably either thrown it out of bounds or called another audible. It is what it is. We are still up by 2 scores. I can't believe we lost to Missouri in the last matchup. So frustrating. I know it was an overtime game, and just couldn't get the 2-point conversion. I thought, usually you're safe to scramble up the pocket with the quarterback, but oh my God, rolling Moss so fast. But the line just closed up, and I couldn't make any room. It is what it is. Can't cry over spilled milk. W.C. Quinn getting covered by a linebacker, not gonna work as the running back gets open, doing his best Christian McCaffrey impression. Over the top, Roland Moss. He's got the speed out run, everybody. Look at this man go. No one's going to catch him. Oh, I probably shouldn't have swiped inside. Oh, no. Inside leverage. I threw a fucking pick. Oh, my God. No. Should have let it up the field more. 1:05 on the clock. They're driving down the field. 2-point is up and good, but the onside kick is incomplete. W.C. Quinn is about to ice this game with one final run. Why did I call a timeout? I was not trying to call a timeout. Oh, my God. Got sacked. Please end this game. Gonna go for the field goal, get Nolan Tanner a little bit of XP. Gonna get out of Vanderbilt with the win. The wideout was successful. 27-21 against A&M. We get a little bit more fans as the GPAs are dropping. Obviously, Retro Bowl College is a little bit different than regular Retro Bowl, and the biggest issue being GPA management. For the younger players, it's okay to skate by with a 2.0. That's more than fine. But for these juniors and seniors, not going to work. If you look at your coaching, you'll be able to see in the bottom left, the suspension is lifted at 2.3, but juniors and seniors are at risk when it comes to getting benched potentially, and I cannot afford to have our quarterback, who doesn't have great overall, but is having a great season, 40 touchdowns, 6 picks, 79% completion on 3,500 passing yards. We need him to be in as much as possible. At least for the rest of the season, we're going to be dropping the training regimen down to light, at least for this game, I should say, because we have 2 more games. We have this one and then Tennessee, as we are 6-4. Georgia is 9-1. They are still ranked 2nd. Alabama, the only undefeated team through 11 weeks. And we take on the Gamecocks in Week 12, who is, oh my God, ranked number 10. I had no idea. 6-3 on the season. We are, what did I say, 5-4? 6-4? Okay, so we actually have a very similar record. 1 extra loss. And we're going to have to play this one on Extreme. Let's see what we got. Everyone's healthy. Everyone's good. Everyone's toxic on the defense. As we get to at least play this one in Nashville. We'd love to see it. Get a nice game in front of the fans. Tanner kicking it off. South Carolina in their own part of the field. McGee missing the tackle to start this one off. Booty's too slow. And the Gamecocks put their Gamecock as we have a chance here to toss it over to W.C. Quinn. Make a move out of the backfield. He's a very nice receiving option for us as we don't have a tight end, which tight ends are very good in this game. I wish I could get a walk-on or something, but I haven't been prompted with it, so we're just have to wait until the freshmen roll in. Speaking of Roland Moss, making a lot of defenders miss, as we won't have a chance to clearly make the playoffs, like the actual, make the catch, please. I mean, you could make a compilation of me saying make the catch. I feel like my receivers drop the ball all the time. Obviously, we're not going to be able to be, in the top 4 contending for a potential, national championship this season, which would have been overzealous. It's definitely a slow grind when your team isn't great. It helps to have a really talented roster. Not going to happen with this team, however, but we do have a chance to play spoiler. An upset here could be pretty nice, as South Carolina in real life, known for upsetting. Last year, they beat LSU, who I think was ranked number 5, and had a chance to go to the playoffs, and they beat them in the last week of the season, I want to say. They also beat number 8 Clemson and upset them too, as we score a touchdown. So maybe we can give them a little bit of their own medicine. Coach Mike Hunt Jr. learning from his father, knowing the analytical approach is to go for 2 every time. 1:05 left in the first half. As we are not finding anything, Chase Lapp going to scramble down, call our first timeout. Is with 2-minute quarters, you don't have 3 timeouts, which are definitely helpful when you're trying to mount a comeback. Please don't fumble the ball. How? We turn the training regimen down. I don't get it. We make the pass, and he still fumbles it away. They score a touchdown. The game's over. I mean, the game's over already. It's on extreme. We're absolutely fucked. Theoretically, it's only a 2-possession game. We're going to end up getting the ball to start the second half. Call my last timeout. Dante Deach needs to make a play. Get out of bounds. He can't get out of bounds. The clock is rolling. Whatever, dude. I'm not even in field goal range. I try to make a quick pass. End of the first half. Man, oh man, it's so frustrating. 8-22. I guess 3-minute quarters gives you more time to come back when stuff like that happens. But really, on extreme at least, there's no way you come back after any mistake. I mean, the odds of you getting a stop are just... You guys know. I mean, if you play the game, you know it's nearly impossible to get a stop on extreme, especially when my defense is as bad as it is in year one. I mean, for a year one defense, it could be a lot worse, but it's a year one defense. Dante Deach with a nice reception to the 20-yard line. Dante Deach, little bullet pass to him, 7-yard touchdown. Got 3 minutes left in this matchup. Can we get... Dude. I mean, I get it, but that's just so stupid. Okay, defense... sucks. See, I told you guys we'd get high-scoring matchups in this in the 2-minute quarter game. Just didn't say that they'd be two-sided. We could do it still. It's not impossible, but highly unlikely. As we're gonna need every play we possibly can get out of the freshman. Nice pass to Dante Deach. Get out of bounds. You've already fumbled the ball once. Dante Deach, climb up for it and get out of bounds. 2nd and 2. Gonna try to go to Roland Moss. Sneak it in there. Diving catch. Going over the top to W.C. Quinn. How is that a pick? Oh my god, it's a 2-possession ball game. How is that a pick? It's all right, onside kick is not even, it doesn't matter. It's not going to affect the game. 37-20 now. I don't even care that's an interception. Because even if it was a 2-possession ball game, we're not going to have a chance to win. The defense can't make a stop all game, all season. Another loss at the hands of a fumble and incompetent defense. You know, I'll take accountability when I need to. I feel like I played pretty well this game, as that's not really a good pass, but somehow we managed to catch it. Roland Moss on a bobbling play. Hand it off to W.C. Quinn. Might as well. Stiff arm. Can we get a hurdle? No, that's fine. Call a timeout. Good play. We'll take it. I know we kind of neglect the run a little bit when we're down, as every team that's down does. It kind of sucks. You don't really want to have to do that, but it is what it is. Roland Moss over the top. Make the catch. Shortest hands in the nation. Score the 2-point conversion. Even with the onside recovery, which... we don't get. They missed the field goal attempt. For some reason, they'd even go for that. I have no idea why. Roland Moss, get out of bounds. Okay, 3 seconds left. We'll have to just go for the Roland Moss reception. Hope for a big play. It's over. It is what it is. 28-37 against the Gamecocks. The fans go back down to 1%. Frustrating stuff. Criticize the team. The team's morale is bad. It's very bad. Robert Trufant, the toxic freshman, gets a speed upgrade. Athletic director, okay. Do we want to attend a fundraiser and work on this year's finances? Which one do we want to do? Now, 2K is not moving the needle, as I've said before. 2 coaching credits, I think, does. I like that a lot. The GPAs, are they going to go up at all? They didn't. No, we didn't play football that week. That's annoying. I need these GPAs to go up because right now my players are at risk of getting benched, getting suspended. We can't have that. As we play Tennessee, 23rd Tennessee. Of course they're ranked. We gotta freaking play them on extreme. As the season finale will conclude against the Tennessee Volunteers in Knoxville, as they are 23rd ranked, which means another game on extreme and means probably another loss. As you notice a trend, when we play on extreme, we lose, except for when we play the second best team in the nation. We do win when that happens. That is going to be it for this episode. I will see you guys in the next one when we take on the Tennessee Volunteers. Take it easy.